Okay, so we're recording, eh?
Yep, I figured just record anything because it's going to take us a while to get something right.
That's true. That is true. I'm Tony.
I'm Derek.
We're two dorks.
It's true.
What is a dork?
Vulgar slang. The penis.
I never heard that in my life. To me, a dork was always not so much a geek or a nerd, but like, you know, dorky. Like,
Yeah.
I consider geeks and nerds to be more like tech savvy, and a dork was more like Magic the Gathering and you know, pogs and just dorky shit. But
Yeah, I find them all to be kind of overlapping, but I've always considered myself to be a geek. But dork definitely applies.
like, yeah, like
even nerd applies, especially when you pick particular topics like games.
Yeah.
Or you could call yourself a comic dork.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like comic dork, anime, pro wrestling, all dorky things. Video games, I would have to say, would probably be my drug of choice out of all of those. But yeah, they're all considered dorky-ish things.
Yep. Two dorks.
And that's what we're going to be talking about. Dorky-ish things, mostly. Our drug of choice, video games.
Yep.
And in what genre? Everything from old school to new, retro, garage sale finds, Goodwill finds, online finds, reviews. Kijiji. Free and cheap.
Yeah. Facebook group. I'm actually a member of, I think it's no less than 25 Facebook groups for buy and sell stuff in the area.
Oh, yeah.
That way I can just search them all.
Makes more sense that way.
Yeah. Barely get to check them once a day though. But then you'll randomly click and you'll see a power glove like I did.
That's where you get the power glove.
Yeah, I just randomly thought, I'll check Facebook groups. Go to the first one, free or cheap. Someone says, box of Nintendo stuff. Okay. That's $5 for the box. And then she also had Game Boys, a bunch of Game Boy stuff.
You paid $5 for the power glove?
I'm pretty sure it was $5 for all that.
And what did you sell it for?
The power glove was sold to the store for $38.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It wasn't in good condition, otherwise I would have kept it. It was also a children's size, and I guess the adult size is more desirable.
I didn't even know they had two different sizes.
Yeah, me neither until I had it and started looking it up.
Oh, see, there you go.
100,000 released in North America.
That's so bad.
But he didn't mean bad like it is, because
No.
it does not control
No.
well, trust me.
No. I watched a video of the Angry Video Game Nerd playing Zelda 2 with the power glove.
Oh.
Like a game that you shouldn't play with the power glove, but it supports the power glove. And he was determined to beat the game using the power glove. It was just so difficult. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I only played Super Glove Ball, and it was not very good.
how long was it in there for?
I don't remember.
20 minutes.
This thing will tell me, but I need to stick my face. 18 minutes.
Extreme close up.
I'm so scared right now.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Alright.
What a shit movie that actually is, eh?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing.
I watched it this year for the first time ever. Because it just
Why?
we had it on VHS and I didn't know why. And,
Why?
and I was in. It was when everyone went to Disneyland. And then,
Okay, you had a lot of spare time.
I had a lot of spare time. Nobody was around, and I had set the TV upstairs in the room, so I could watch whatever the hell I want at that time. And yeah, because VHSs, because I hooked up my VCR, so I was back into my VHSs.
Yeah.
And then I never. Why the hell did I ever watch Blair Witch Project? Like everyone always talked, it was so good. And I watched it. Like, what a fucking shit movie.
I think it was just a scary movie. Targeted at teenagers before that was done a lot.
Because it was the the found footage.
That too, yeah.
That
They tried
was
to make.
you know.
I think there was also a lot of marketing around whether it was real or not. They tried to make it look like it actually happened.
Well, because it was filmed like documentary style that had never been done before. Like like Paranormal Activity and stuff like that. And then it just gets drawn out. Like Cloverfield's awesome. I like that movie.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I think I skimmed through it. I'm like, I can't watch this.
Oh fuck! I have it on DVD. I like it a lot.
I couldn't.
It's good up until you actually see the monster.
And then you just turn it off and walk away.
And then you're just kind of like, oh. It was a lot better when I couldn't see it. Like the fear of the unknown, or like your imagination type thing. That whole thing. It's still a pretty good movie.
Yeah, not really interested. I don't really like horror movies, scary movies at all. I just don't enjoy it. I enjoy more about like stuff that makes you think. Or
Puppet Master. The guy at work gave me the whole Puppet Master collection. I was talking about Dolls because I got that movie Dolls finally. The movie that the movie that made me afraid of dolls.
Yeah, I remember Cynthia telling me about that.
Yeah, so I found it. Paid a good price for it. I can only find it on Blu-ray, but I'm like, I need to watch this movie and I need to have it physically in my collection because this.
So you conquer it.
Yeah, exactly. What a shit movie.
I figured it was gonna be a shit movie.
Oh, I mean, I could see why I was afraid of it when I was a kid. It came out in '87, and the stop motion killer dolls thing is like, I could see how that could be scary for a kid, and it wasn't terrible. Today I'm like, wow, they did an okay job, but everything else was just shit. Like it was fucking terrible.
Awesome acting.
Oh my goodness.
I figured it would be great acting.
Wow. I was like into the beginning, I was like, this is gonna be not a fun night. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't super terrible. Like I was like I fell asleep, which I normally fall asleep through movies, but I was like, this really wish I didn't pay $30. But at least I have it, and I conquered my fear.
Equipment failure, left, right, and center, all due to this camera.
Motherfucker! Thundercats outtakes. One of the first viral videos I ever watched.
Oh yeah?
Came out. It was someone made Thundercat outtakes, and I don't think it was real.
No, probably not.
But it was done really well, and Mumra, the bad guy, where he just goes like this, wow, nice one, motherfucker, and then everyone laughs or whatever. Every time I like to say motherfucker, I like to say it like that.
I've heard you say it like that and never knew where that came from.
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
I have a video game to pick up, but I don't have the cash for it right now. And I also hate going somewhere where I offered them less than their asking price and then giving them higher cash and asking for change.
Yes.
It's just not, I don't like doing garage sales, I don't like doing it in person.
That's the problem I have too. Like, for example, that's probably what stopped me from getting that Optimus Prime. I had a $20 bill.
That's true.
But I didn't want to say, would you take 10? Yeah, sure. Here's a 20.
Yeah.
Now give me 10 back.
Yeah. It's also partially that it's more work for them to get the change, and you're asking for them to give you a deal and make it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that I would have bought it if I only had $20 on me. I wouldn't have paid $20 for it still. It's just that I'd like to make it easy as possible.
Yeah, make it a lot easier, and that will almost entice them to be like, I'm sure if I went,
I just pulled the money out.
$10, and then okay, yes, obviously $10. Yeah, okay. Now here's a 20. Now break it. You know,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. I
That's
bought.
one of CJR's tricks, he says, is to pull the money out and show it to them. Like, take the money out you're offering and say, are you sure you won't just take it and have it right here? Yeah. I did that with that kid who had the game that CJR wants. He was like, I want $10. I'm like, I don't want to do $10 for it. I mean, you do 5. I pulled out the money and I already offered 5 on Facebook when we were talking, but I offered 5 and he said he really wants 10. And I said, well, what about 7? And I physically pulled out the 7. There's more money now.
Yeah,
He's
there's
like,
more money now.
well, I was hoping for 10 to fix my bike. I'm like, okay, well.
How old is this kid?
I don't know, like 25.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was he doing with Dreamcasts?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's the other. He had GameCube too, and yeah, the GameCube adapter. But anyway, then I put the loony back, so I had toonies and a loony. Put the loony back and grabbed another toonie to make it $8. I said, how about $8? I'm meeting you in the middle of 10 and 5 and more in your favor. Would you take $8? And he sits there and thinks for a second, kind of like, yeah, I'll take it.
No, it's only $2 off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's only $2 off.
Yeah. I bought my Alero for cash because of that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was just
Better
easier
deal.
to get a better deal.
Yeah.
Sweeten the deal.
No check to worry about.
Yeah. I think the main reason was I didn't have checks. So there's no other
Well,
way to
it's
get
a high
this
amount.
stuff.
They usually
Yeah.
want a certified check to
Yeah.
verify that the money's definitely available. That's the other thing. A personal check most people wouldn't take for a car. Although it wasn't that much money. But it was enough. Yeah.
What game are you getting?
That's what I was going to say. So it's Ico and Shadow of Colossus Collection for PS3
I used to have that.
for $10.
Mm-hmm.
From what I can find, it's worth 15 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never played Shadow of
Oh,
Colossus.
so good.
So
Fucking love it.
I thought this is a $10 opportunity to get it and
Yeah.
play it. And I believe it's remastered. I don't know.
Yes,
for sure.
yes it is. Yeah.
Okay. So you
So
played it
good.
on PS3.
Yeah, I used to have it. Like again, I got rid of it because my PS3 went for shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ico, I couldn't get through it.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I've just heard of it, but
Yeah, I think it's just because it was the same makers. They're like, wow, yeah, this is.
bundle them together and maybe we can make our other series as popular as Shadow
Yeah.
of the Colossus. It's kind of funny that they also put Ico first as opposed to putting Shadow of the Colossus and Ico Collection.
Yeah,
Which
I
you'd
think
people
Ico came
would
out
notice
first.
more. Oh, maybe that's why
Yeah,
they did
it
it?
came out first.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then it kind of just rode the coattails of Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
Because after Shadow of the Colossus came out, but yeah, it's an awesome game. Shadow of the Colossus is so good.
Everybody says that.
So good. So simple too. Like you don't do anything except fight.
Is it QuickTime events? Is it
No.
before QuickTime events?
No, there's no QuickTime events.
Yeah, I thought it was before QuickTime events.
You'll actually probably like it a lot. Like I said, there's nothing to do. You don't do anything in the game except fight giant monsters, and it's basically one boss fight. That's all you do.
Yeah, okay.
You go around on your horse. You look for the boss. You find him. You figure out how to kill him. Kill him. Repeat the process. And that's all you're doing in this.
And every one is a different way to kill.
Yeah, elaborate different weaknesses, and it's just epic as fuck because they're huge. So you gotta like you're hanging on them and climbing them and shit, and then okay, what the fuck? Where the hell?
I think
is
I've seen
Where's
footage
his
of it
Where's his
before.
weak spot? Very fun game. Very fun game. I tried to platinize it, but there were a few trophies that were too difficult. But it was very fun. Very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
It's funny, trophies. I was thinking, well, the PS2 version never had them, so they had to add that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was no equivalent
Oh.
back then.
Now it's like crack for everybody. Trophies and achievements.
Yeah. Achievements. Isn't that where it started with Xbox?
Yeah.
Xbox 360, the achievements. Yeah.
Because PS3 didn't even have them, I don't think.
It had trophies, but not at launch, right?
Not at launch because Metal Gear Solid 4, the copy I had, didn't have trophies.
I always assumed, I just saw that game recently on a Facebook or
Gun?
GG ad, and I assumed it'd be worth something, but apparently not worth much at all.
No?
I saw one on eBay that was sold for 99 cents with $2 shipping.
Too many of them made, I guess.
That's my guess, yeah. Or it wasn't a good game. I don't know because I've never.
To be honest with you, it's kind of forgettable. I don't really remember much of it. I mean, it was a cool game because the graphics, really showed off the PS3, and it was another Metal Gear. But to be honest, I can't even remember much of the story. Well, it was a long time ago too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as far as Shadow of the Colossus would go, I'd rather play Shadow of the Colossus than Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus came out for PS2 from the beginning.
Good games, right? They hold up.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's remastered. There's a lot of those discs that are, or a lot of games that they're doing HD remakes for.
Yeah.
And the HD collections of, and I added them all to my wish list of stuff to look out for deals on.
For certain ones, like
why not?
there's like for example, The Last of Us. They have a PS4 version too. It came out for PS3 and it looked amazing on the PS3, but they came out with an even better version on the PS4.
Gotcha.
And I've heard it is better. The same game, but it is better.
Yeah.
But I mean, I only played it like a few years ago,
Yeah.
and it's like, so I'm waiting. I will get it eventually for the PS4.
When you're ready to replay the game.
And when it's less in price, like same thing,
Yeah,
they
okay.
released God of War 3 recently, remastered. I remember playing that one. Another great game, but like I don't know, I still played it in HD, the first one.
Yeah.
Now it's something where like Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm talking more about like the Jack Dexter collection.
Yeah, stuff like that remastered into HD, which
Yeah.
wasn't like they're doing on the Resident Evils now. The original PS1 remastered and for PS4 and shit like that. Like those are good.
Yeah,
I'd rather play that.
I have a list of all the ones that I was gonna try and find here. I think PS3 I'd do all of them rather than Xbox. I'd rather play PS3 than Xbox 360. I don't even know why. Because it had longer maybe.
PS3 over 360.
Yeah. So Devil May Cry, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell trilogy, Prince of Persia classic trilogy.
We saw that at that place. Why did you pick it up?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was even the bargain bin and everything.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much it was, and I just thought, first-person shooter. Do I want to play
It's
it
not
on
a first-person shooter.
Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, or what were you?
Splinter Cell.
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
That's not first.
Oh yeah, sorry. I pictured Tom Clancy. I think of
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Splinter Cell. I was never good at Splinter Cell, but again, it's these collections I kind of just want to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I don't play them much.
Splinter Cell was good.
Yeah.
You gotta be patient.
Yeah, and I'm not.
It's all stealth.
I rather go. I like the option of going in and not being stealth,
Yeah.
but then that's a whole balancing thing within the game is to be able to do both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not many games do that well.
Mm-hmm.
There was also the Hitman HD collection, but that's similar gameplay. Metal Gear Solid, similar gameplay. Sly, Jack and Dexter. Yeah, those are all the collections that I found that I'd like to find a deal on.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep an eye out before they become rarer.
God of Wars.
Yeah, but which one? There's a God of War collection, God of War Saga, and then I thought there was another one.
And now there's
God
one
of
that's
War.
got all of them.
Yeah, and I don't know which one it is.
Origins were the two PSP ones
Okay.
ported onto the PS3.
See, Origins to me would be 1 and 2, because that's the origins of the game series. You know what I mean? That's what I would have thought they would do.
The PSP versions though are prequels. They came out after.
See, I didn't realize they were prequels.
Yeah, they came out after in
Kind of
timeline.
makes sense.
In real time, but in the God of War universe and timeline, I think they're either somewhere in between 1 and 2,
Okay.
or before 1. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that's why it's Origins.
I have the one for PSP.
Sagas, I think, is the one that's got 1 and 2.
Yeah, I keep meaning to look it up.
So
on
then,
the-
yeah, so
but I
now they got one that came
don't really
out
play much
that's
God
got
of
all
War,
of them,
so-
1, 2, and 3, and the 2 PSP versions. Yeah, that'd be cool.
There we go. So the collection is God of War 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, come on, I should just... Origins.
Mm-hmm. The PSP ones. Chains of Olympus and something else.
And then Saga is 5 full games. There
Yeah.
you go. So Saga is the one that will be worth getting, if anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2 discs. 2 Blu-ray discs.
Yeah, probably because of 3. God of War 3.
Which was on PS3 anyway.
Yeah, probably takes up a good chunk.
That's good to know, though, because that way I add that to my list of stuff to eventually find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. God of War does have the QuickTime events, which you love.
yeah. Yeah. If I want to play a button mashing game, I'll play DDR or Guitar Hero or something like that,
Yeah.
where I just press a button on a sequence.
I liked it. At least I think God of War does it right, though. Like, there's a lot of button mashing, button timing games that are just like, it's not good.
But I don't like, because so those buttons have nothing to do with the action you're doing. It's just a matter of, oh, I screwed up the first time, now I need to remember it.
No, not everyone does that. God of War doesn't do it.
I guess if you're quicker enough on reaction time, then
Yeah.
you're not.
God of War will change it up, like, okay, get ready to hit the triangle. What the fuck, it's circle this time?
Okay.
Yeah, so they change it up.
On the same action if you failed the first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
So
yeah,
it's more about reaction time.
there are other games where I've played.
See,
and,
I'm
like,
not a PlayStation player, so I don't remember where they are. So that screws me up. That's the other thing.
everything else about those games was really good. 3, the beginning of 3 was probably one of the best intros to a game I've played in a really long time. You know, like when you get into a game, like a story-based game.
Never done it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't really play much of those, but it's very rare to get into like a good mix of like straight into the action and knowing what you're doing. And when I first played God of War 3, I think I was down here going, whoa! Like literally like, wow! Like a fucking kid. It was really good. Last of Us has a really good intro too. Really good. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty rare. Like usually, normally, any other game you start playing, like, okay, what are the fucking controls here? What am I doing? Where am I
Through a
going?
stupid little tutorial thing and
Yeah, something like that. But yeah.
treats you like an idiot.
Yeah.
Press X to jump. I know how to jump.
Yeah.
Just give me free range for me to press whatever button I want. I'll figure out the 4 buttons.
Analog stick makes you move. Oh, cool.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
was using R1.
I was just walking and it wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
You mean this isn't a Wii? You do still have Halo 4.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it. Actually, I was talking about that yesterday to a guy at work. He has Halo 4 too, but he doesn't have Xbox Live, and I don't have Xbox Live because I don't want to pay $60 for one game. Because really, I think Halo.
You already paid $60 for a game. You don't need to play it.
Exactly.
Pay it again to
That's
play
what
it
I was
online.
going to ask you about those. How many of those
Just one.
48-hour trials do you come across though?
Oh, I've only found the one, and it came with that staff. Yeah, it came inside of a game.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not usually unsealed. Like they're not usually unpeeled. Usually they've been opened, and then you don't know if it's been used.
Yeah. You use it and it says this has been used already.
I also don't really look for Xbox 360 games. That's the other thing. I only got this because it came in that bundle of the 30 games for $30. So I'm like, okay. You know, what you've been watching lately is Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Playing.
Halo, the anniversary edition.
Okay,
I beat that earlier this week.
Yeah, you were telling me about that
Yeah.
last weekend.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. And Batman Arkham Knight, that DLC 1989 Batmobile package. But the Batmobile doesn't. The thing I was most disappointed about was you can't shoot with the Batmobile. Like, you know, remember how you played it and you hold down you go into the battle mode?
Yeah.
This one doesn't have it. So it's basically just a skin to drive around in.
So it's a skinned, plain old car.
Yeah.
It's really, really dumb.
Yeah.
Should have at least had some old school weapons in the car.
You
like
can still
Eagle
you can
had.
still do the fire, that one rocket that shoots the cars that you're chasing.
Okay.
But as for like holding the L2 button and doing all the wenches and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay, so it doesn't have tank mode.
No, it doesn't have the tank mode. So any tank mode missions you can't do. in that Batmobile. You can still do races and other stuff like that, but you can't do any of the tank mode missions.
Yeah, I can see that being some kind of licensing thing. They didn't want anything. They didn't want to mix the two.
Or there's just no way to.
They can do it with Transformers. They can do
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Yeah.
And it just look weird, I guess, but still. Yeah. Metal Gear, and then a few next week, the week after that. So I'm just trying to stay away from any other games.
Huh?
Metal Gear Solid 5,
Okay.
PS4.
Sure.
Yeah, that's coming out. Get that. I'm still playing that Japanese. That the fuck's it even called again? Project Exo. Yeah. That's a fucking long game. There's like 41 chapters apparently, and I'm on like chapter 30 or something. I've been playing it for a good chunk. It's fun though.
It makes it worth the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of hours of play.
Yeah, and it was only $15, I think, $17.99, I think.
Used or new?
Yeah, used.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that'd be really cheap for new.
Yeah. No. Other than that, yeah, just like I said, I don't know what else. Like Halo, I don't have online, but it's got firefight mode. You can play offline.
Mm.
So I'll play that.
I actually think for the LAN party I might have to set up all my consoles playable.
And just set that shit up.
Yeah. Hook up GameCube controllers to the Wii, hook up Xbox controllers to the Xbox, bring out the 360 controllers, set them all out, PS3 controllers, Retron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take 2.
156. That actually does work when you do the sound. It does a spike on the sound. That's how that's what they use it for, is it does a spike in the sound when you're watching it on your video editing software.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find out where to cut. That's the whole reason why they do.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yep.
And knowing is half the battle. There you go. End of the video.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be something. An interesting little...
Interesting useless fact.
Yeah,
every
useless
time.
fact, and then...
I'm full of useless
and then
facts.
finish it
I
off.
just can't think of them off the bat. That's the problem.
That's where there's the random bullshit
Yeah.
talking comes into
That's
play.
pretty much it, yeah.
Like, how the hell did that happen? Oh, because I just went like this.
Yeah, you said take
256.
256.25.
You think you got them all, but you forget about the eggs.
I'm laughing at the hair itself because it's like
Yeah, that's
chicken.
total Dragon Ball style is what I'm going for now. Just let it go. Just do something.
You don't see just spike it right up. Straight up.
It goes pretty high up already. Yeah, it's mostly morning time where it's just. But yeah, no one has. I don't know. Trying to get a different hairstyle, and everyone's got do the fucking hipster doofus comb to the side, or
Yeah.
you're balding comb to the back,
You're balding, comb to the front.
comb to the front. It's like, I don't know, just gonna let it fucking grow, let it do its own thing for a bit, and just go Dragon Ball Z, guy.
Yeah.
Wear a lot of hats.
I used to wear a hat all the time.
Mm.
All the time.
King of hats. I don't think I've ever seen you in a
I
hat.
only wear it now if I'm working outside, mowing the lawn, or...
I'm the king of hats. Yeah.
I'll take the king of t-shirts.
Always, like, get out of the shower. Well, not anymore, but I used to be like that. Out of the shower, hat on. Hair wasn't even fucking dry. Did I just snot rocket on myself?
Probably.
No, it's okay.
Zoom in and replay that.
I'm not even gonna wipe it.
That's what editing's for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other topics that I can think of. I mean, we didn't really even have a list of topics.
No. Just kind of talked in front of the camera.
Which isn't bad. It's better than being too scripted.
That's
A
true.
little like segment list would be good. That's about it. To make sure we don't miss things like what you're watching, what we're playing, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
What you're pissed off about this week.
Yeah, that's true. Rant of the week.
Nah. It really chaps my ass.
Grinds my gears. The Batman DLC grinds my gears.
At least it wasn't expensive. It was $1.99.
Yeah,
That's
but
not bad at all.
DLC.
Yeah, that's good. I grind that, but not grind my gears. I like chap my ass better than Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
That really chaps my ass. When he's like, when he makes,
I remember which part that was.
you're supposed to meet her at the,
Okay, the bar.
at the bar, yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, yeah, I waited there. It's like, what? She said she was gonna meet you. You know, that really chaps my ass. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she meant 10 at night. I was kind of wondering why she'd want me to meet her at a bar at 10 in the morning. I just thought she was a raging alcoholic.
Which, of course, he doesn't mention that would be a problem, because that'd be totally
Yeah.
fine.
10 in the morning. Yeah. Well, that's all we got for now this time. A lot of chit chat and jibber jabber and then
Shooting the shit.
shooting the shit. What do they normally say? Don't forget to like, comment.
That's true. Like and comment and subscribe. Hit the
But we're
button.
different. I don't care if you like and comment or subscribe. If you made it through this far of the video, that's good enough for me.
That's true, because I would think there'd probably be like 2 people, and that'd be me and you, that'll make it this far in this video.
And, you know, our parents and
No.
close friends will say they watched it, but they skimmed through like, yeah, good job,
Yeah,
guys. All right.
And that's assuming I ever get finished editing this,
That's true. This one might not even see the light of day.
considering the camera keeps turning off. It's on still.
It's on still. Well, I'm Tony.
I'm Derek.
We're 2 dorks. Fuck yeah. Double fuck
Now
yeah.
you gotta explain it.
Yeah? Fuck yeah. It's another copyright. Don't steal my shit. At that, my handy dandy reminders.
Nobody got to see our mirror mount.
That's true. You don't even know.
It's our camera monitoring accessory.
Mm-hmm. Modern day geniuses. They're just lazy
We're inventors.
lazy weirdos.
Genius inventors, come on.
1.21 gigawatts.
I think this will go up as just a video of us just talking about shit. I don't even know what the hell it's going to be called for sure. Introduction, but it's kind of a first discussion too.
Talking about shit. Talking about shit.
Talking shit.
Talking
Two
shit.
dorks talking shit.
2 dorks talking shit. I took a shit today.
Good shit.
Greasy.